Hello, the journalist is talking.
Hannity, Biden just signed death certificate of every Afghan who helped U.S. over last 20 years. Hannity said Biden's limited effort to evacuate Americans abroad pales in comparison to those of leaders in other countries. President Biden humiliated America with his botched Afghanistan withdrawal that left U.S. citizens abandoned and stranded allies behind Taliban lines. Fox News host Sean Hannity told viewers Tuesday. "We are now day 10 of Americans held hostage, trapped behind enemy lines, and clearly President Biden is letting the Taliban call all the shots," Hannity said at the top of the latest edition of Hannity. "Your commander-in-chief has now humiliated this entire country and is being bullied into submission by the terrorists, the Taliban," the host continued. He will not commit to keeping U.S. forces past the Taliban's August 31 deadline. He will not commit to ensuring the rescue of all of our citizens and our Afghan partners that we promised we would get out if this day ever came. By agreeing to the August 31 evacuation date demanded by the Taliban, Biden has essentially signed the death certificate of every Afghan that has helped the U.S. in the last 20 years, Hannity said. Biden admin doubles down on Psaki claim Americans not stranded in Afghanistan. Apparently, they, Taliban, even have access to computer data so that these people will be hunted down. They will be murdered, their families will be murdered. Joe seemed to care less, Hannity asserted. He continued, "Women and children have been gassed, they've been whipped and stabbed. Many evacuees have been forced to pay tens of thousands of dollars to hire private military contractors to escort them to the airport." Hannity said Biden's limited effort to evacuate Americans abroad pales in comparison to other countries who have taken a far more aggressive approach to return their citizens to safety. The Dutch, the French, the British, they have sent troops behind enemy lines into Kabul to extract their citizens with their special forces and their paratroopers, and our military is under strict orders not to leave the airport, the host said. Americans were left to fend for themselves, but the Dutch protected their citizens, their troops went behind enemy lines, the French, the British, but not American troops? This is utter humiliation on the world stage, and worse, thousands of Americans and thousands of our friends and allies are likely to be murdered soon by the Taliban that is now in full control, he went on. Some are already being tortured, some are already being murdered. Hannity urged the president to grow a spine, answer some basic, pivotal, important questions and be honest for a change with Americans who are pleading for answers.
Thank you for subscribing to the channel.